Hi, parents of Pisces children. Welcome to Parental Guidance, the first and only show on YouTube dedicated to providing you with insights on how you can better connect with your child on a monthly basis. Well, not connect with your child monthly, like once a month, but you know what I mean. These readings are done once a month so you can connect with your child. Okay. How has your Pisces child been? Let me know in the comments. I have a Pisces. And so I've noticed, I'm curious as to what you've experienced in November and also in December because this is late. And I'm, wondering if you've experienced some weepiness or, melancholy, but just curious. Each child is different. So for January, I'm looking at the Jaguar. For December, your child is embodying the Jaguar energy in reverse. Upright, it speaks of wholeness, divinity, and rebirth. Feel free to pause this so you can read this in detail. But this is what the card looks like in the upright. And this is what it looks like in reverse. And so essentially it's like the child is not within themselves. Like they feel distracted. They feel, they don't feel whole. It's almost like something going on inside of them where they feel like something is just out of place. And to me, it's like this Jaguar would not feel comfortable being upside down, almost like he could fall out of that circle. Your child has the Sapphire in reverse for their vibration. In the upright, it says, it still says the same thing, it's just upside down. Recharge or regenerate your body. Here you go. See, so you can see it better. Okay. So regenerate your body in reverse. And essentially it's like this stone has the ability to heal the mind, to soothe the mind. And again, it just confirms that their mind is very distracted. It's almost like they can't find the mental peace and clarity and calm that they need to operate this month. There's, whatever, it's just some kind of heavy distraction, and they may not know how to express it, but they're just frustrated. So be mindful of that. Perhaps using blue light. So if you have a blue night light, maybe turn that on to help them feel calm. Because it's not saying that Sapphire won't work to regenerate the body. It's just saying that something is being taken out of them. So it's like they're drained. So to recharge and regenerate their body, have them around a lot of blue light, night light, something of that nature to help soothe and calm their brains this month. It's just a suggestion. The challenge that they're going to have, again, they have the tiger iron. I cannot make this stuff up. It says mental clarity. So this is, they may have a difficult time asserting themselves or feeling grounded, or at least they may feel assertive, or they're fighting their ability to be grounded, or they're fighting for groundedness or mental clarity. So that's something that they may have to deal with. Bringing them back to the basics, being just drawn into themselves, being still. They may have a challenge with that this month. Their emotional nature, they have the discipline card, which says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. They may have a struggle with that. It says your soul has a goal, but it has chosen to incarnate into a world of distractions. And so it's, fighting the distractions, mental or physical, whatever is around them, fighting those things and remaining disciplined throughout. It says distractions can easily get us off the work of our soul, and if we give in to this apathetic impulse, we may miss many well-placed and pre-planned teachings needed for our inherent growth. Things come back around, so it's all good, but it's just they're fighting a distraction and they need your help this month. Their goal is just simply they're working on kindness. They love to be kind, as you know, your little Pisces children. It says, today I will do something nice for someone, even if they don't ask. So expect their vibration or their goal in the midst of all of this kind of mental distraction and not being able to explain it, that they just want to be kind and still show you love. I would encourage you to set aside time for more hugs, more snuggles, more affirmation, more closeness, because they may need that just to soothe their mind. Help them to soothe their distracted mind this month. Sometime during the first week of December, they may either be resistant to help or realize that they need to ask people for help, or they can't do it on their own, or they need to speak up and say what they need, it's like even if it's an emotion, they may try to keep it to themselves without saying, help me process this. So again, be on standby with lots of hugs and snuggles so that you can use those things to help calm them enough where they can share. That is a suggestion. During the second week, they have the Yang card in reverse, and I cannot pick these cards up. The Yang card in reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright, so you can see the picture. And you may find them being a little bit overly aggressive, or thinking before they act, or they may just be a little bit all over the place. And again, I think it has to do with whatever mental distraction that they're facing this month that may short circuit their otherwise cautious, calculated behavior. So be mindful of that and have grace. This is what the leg up card looks like, just in case you didn't, because I don't remember. But just so you can see them in the upright. Okay. Now, I don't know what happens or what causes this change. Maybe it's just self-created, where they decide to go by the book, where they fall in line by the second half of December. And it's just going along with stuff. Maybe they've something has calmed down for them, where they're able to think clearly and do what they know that they should do. I'm just trying to look for some cues here. No, they're just following the flow. There's no need for resistance or disharmony. Whatever it was this way, somehow it's a change and a shift, and they're calming down. And by the end of the month, it's almost like they're back to themselves again. They're back to being able to use their intuition clearly. The distraction is gone. They're listening. There's, not necessarily a hyperactivity. When I say hypersensitivity, not an anxiousness, but just aware. They're back to themselves. They're back to that deep knowing of intuition. So just hang in there. It's some kind of mental distraction that will affect them at least for the first half of the month. In my case, it could be things that are going on with my schedule that causes that. So that's also something to be mindful of. Maybe that it could be induced by your schedule, causing that. So just make sure that you are available to make extra time to help them have some peace with that. And the transition or the change is the new exercise program in reverse. And so I would suggest just doing something different, doing something out of the norm. It's not starting something new. It's just redirection almost. So it's to combat this mental energy and change how you go about doing something so that we can get them back on track. And I think whatever happens here is going to initiate this. Like, okay, we need to nip this in the bud. So just be mindful of that. Now, their solution, they have the balanced friendships in reverse. That's what the card looks like. And it says, your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. I just feel that the solution may be choosing better friends. They may isolate themselves. They may cut some friends out. They may want to be alone. You know, they may forego social interaction for just time with themselves. So that's something to consider. And what you can do to help is just have faith. Be patient. It says every event we experience and every person we meet has been put on our path for a reason. And just helping them to see that, you know, everything that happens, it's there for our growth. And just to be there, have faith, you know, keep them uplifted in prayers, you know, just speak good thoughts and intuition, like intentions over them. But that's the faith card. That's how you can help. And for you, you have the goal card. It's the irony is, because I just did the Sagittarius reading, my parent, they're stagnant. And it's so funny because I said this, that the child is, you know, their goals are coming to fruition, but the parent was stagnant. And like, here I am as a parent, this is mimicking what my reading was for Sagittarius, is that your goals are happening. It's just, you got to get up. You have to, you know, nothing's going to get accomplished if you're just laying on the floor dreaming about it. So get up off the floor, get those tasks done, you know, be motivated, but you got to do it, you know, don't stop. So I'm excited for you that you are, you know, stuff is happening for you, goals, goal oriented, you know, moving forward. Things are progressing. You were putting things into action to get your goals accomplished this month. So kudos to you. Just be mindful that you are spending time to pour into your child. Create moments for them because they're going to need it. Extra hugs, you know, encouragement, attention. That's what they're going to need this month from you. Now, you have the I Am Love card. That I don't know why I do that, because you can't, not only is it upside down, but it's at an angle. But the I Am Love card in reverse. And I'll give you a moment so you can pause and read that. But essentially, what this card is saying is you got to do this stuff for you first. You know, you can't give what you don't have. You know, it's encouraging you. You may feel, there may be some doubts that you're having about your abilities. And what you have to do is remember that you are capable of doing this for yourself. You do it without a problem for other people, but you got to do this for yourself too, okay? So be encouraged this month. I'm excited for you, Pisces parents. Let me know in the comments about, you know, what you think. And again, we always have our monthly contest. So make sure that you watch the welcome video for December. There's a special message for you guys there as well. Take care, and we'll see you in January.